Most people think leaving a home country is about chasing something better. For me, it started with a simple feeling of it doesn't feel like home anymore. Leaving wasn't an escape for me. It was a decision I've made after years of doubt, fear, and wondering what if. And in this video, I'll tell you why I left Germany. After school, I went to Australia for half a year for work and travel. It's like the typical path you can do in Germany. But honestly, it was such an eye-opening experience for me. And when I came back, I kind of felt weird. And I knew I don't want to follow this traditional path of the job, house, white fence, dog, kids, etc. I want to do what I truly desire. And I've seen all those videos about people that are traveling the world, that left their home country, and they just seem so free and happy. And I was always jealous, but in my head I thought, this will never be you. Other people can do it. You can't. Like, like, no, you cannot do it. You cannot just quit your job. You cannot like travel the world. Like, that's insane. I believed this voice, and I was stuck in my 9 to 5, and then I had this little voice in my head that were whispering like, maybe you should leave, but I wasn't really paying attention to it. And after a while, I've decided I can stay here forever. I can tell myself, okay, you should save up like hundreds of thousands of dollars before you can leave your home country, because what if something goes wrong? What if you cannot find a job? What if you get robbed? What if blah 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 blah? And I was like, I can do that, and I can wait forever, and maybe I will be 60 years old and I still live in Germany and I've never took the risk. Or I can just try it, because worst case, I have no money and I need to ask my parents, hey, can you pay me a flight back? And then I would stay at their place. Like, the worst case scenario wasn't even bad. I've decided to leave, and it was one of my best decisions, because I know for some people out there, Germany is like a dream, or they really want to move there. But for me, growing up, there were a lot of things that I didn't like, and the more I've traveled, the more I've been to other countries, I've realized what I don't like about Germany. First of all, German people complain all the time. We really do like to complain. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too windy. Oh no, I miss the sun. Ugh, the sun is way too hot. Oh my gosh, my job, like this. Like, about everything. And I truly think it's hard for Germans to be just like grateful for what they have and like be happy. And I personally, I just don't like it. When I meet people, I don't want to like complain all the time. Yes, if you have worries or whatever, that's like a different thing. But when you complain all the time, I really don't like it. I don't like this mindset. And people in Germany also tend to stay. I know that's not a general German thing, but it's about why I left Germany, so that's why I'm saying it. Germans tend to stay longer in a situation than they should when it comes to job, to relationships, to friendships, to flats, whatever. And it's kind of this mentality of, but others have it worse, which, yes, they do, but you're still entitled to your own feelings, and if you're not happy with the situation, you should change it. But honestly, people stay forever in their jobs they hate, and then they complain about it all the time. And after a while, honestly, I'm sick of listening to this shit. Like, either you change it or you come to terms with it and just like be happy that you have a job. But you cannot just continue living your life stuck in a situation you don't like. I don't know how to say it. I feel like they don't want to change things. Like, we love complaining so much that it's like also nice to stay in a job like this, because then you can just like complain. And another thing about the German mentality is that we are better than other people. Not in a sense of when it comes to race or anything. That's not what I'm saying. It's more about oh look, we are doing so much for the environment and other countries don't, that's why we are so good, we are so better, oh look, we are doing this, we are so good. And yes, it's nice when you do something for the environment, but also you are not better than other people, because other people, maybe they try and they don't have the resources like Germans do, or maybe they don't know any better because they don't have like the proper education or whatever. I really don't like this that Germans have sometimes. Like I said, I didn't want to have this traditional path, so for me it was really important to do my own thing. And I just knew that when I would stay in Germany, I would regret it so much. At some point I would wake up and resent myself for not taking the risk and for just staying, just because it's more comfortable and maybe more easy. I mean, I had a job, I had a flat, I had a car, friends, family, everything. And going to another country where you know nobody, yes, it's a risk. But I just knew in my heart that when I don't leave, I will regret it so much, and I will wake up when I'm 40, 50, 60, whatever years old, and I will be like, damn, what the fuck did you do? Why didn't you just do it? And for me, living a life of what if is like the worst thing for me. That's like one of my biggest fears, because it's really, I don't want to wake up when I'm older and just think, what if? I want to be like, oh damn, why did I do this shit? But hey, it was amazing. So I just knew that this was definitely the way for me to go and to leave Germany behind. Germany is a country where safety and stability is really, really important to most of the people, but for me it's not. Of course, it's nice when you know you have enough money in your bank account in case something goes wrong, that you can pay your bills, for sure. I had no regrets leaving the safety net behind and be responsible for my own self. And yeah, it's a risk some people don't want to take and are not willing to risk it, which I totally understand, but for me it's like, it's not that important. A big point for me why I left Germany was kind of this feeling of there has to be more. Like this cannot be life. Like what, now I have my job and my flat, so I will just do this for the next 40 years till I retire, and then I'm too fucking old to travel the world. Like, no, that cannot be it. This cannot be the end. I cannot be 20 something and I'm basically at the highest point in my life. I'm basically already at the finish line, because there will not be more. And instead, honestly, it was more like the beginning of my life, because since I moved to another country, and I was living in multiple countries since then, I kind of feel more free. I'm way more happy. I don't have this, you know, in Germany I had days, I woke up, I hated my job and I was like, fuck this shit, I don't want to go there. No, these people, this task that I have to do, they are freaking boring. Like, I don't wanna go. But I don't have this feeling anymore. I wake up every day and I'm happy, and sometimes I just sit there and I'm like, wow, I really did it. I'm living in Singapore right now, in Asia, on the other side of the world, and I did it. Like, what? And this is like, still, this is not the end. Like, I will move to many other countries because I wanna see what's out there. I don't feel like my life is already like, you know what will happen in the next 5, 10, 30 years. Like, I have no idea what will happen next. That's what makes my life so interesting for me, is I don't know. I don't know where I will be in 5 years, but I don't need to go. I will just see what comes. And then Germany was so like, you do this and this and this. You know what I mean. You get it. Many German people are afraid of change. Many German people want to stay in their comfort zone and want to live their life how they're used to do that, which is fine, but not for me. And I realized that other cultures have so many things to learn from. So only with this German mindset, for me it was not enough. Like, this horizon of Germany is everything, and especially the city I grew up in, like, I was staying there my whole life till I left. And I was like, I want to get out of my comfort zone. I really want to do something that might be a little bit more risky and might be a little bit more challenging, but also I can challenge myself. I can grow. And honestly, if you're thinking about leaving your home country, you will grow so much. I felt stuck. I guess that's what it all comes to, is I felt stuck and I knew there had to be more. And I wanted to see the world. So for me, it was the best decision I could have made. You only have one life, so why not make it the best fucking life you can? The world is beautiful, humans are beautiful, so make the best of it. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. So I hope you have a good one and see you in the next video. Bye!